I wanted to come up here on this fucking thing and talk about something that I was a victim of, and that is bullying. When I was a young child, I was a victim of it very bad. And, don't trip, I got that ass. Don't trip. Um, I went to juvenile hall as a young kid, and I went from, living in a town where people were fucking with me just to fuck with me to like get a name for themselves. And I didn't really want to hurt anybody, dude. My mom was all hippied out and shit, and peace and love and all that shit. And my dad didn't have the fucking balls to step in and do what he was supposed to do. So, fortunately, in this one aspect, for me, I got locked up in juvenile hall, where you got to learn real quick. Yeah, real quick, real quick. Like these dudes aren't just doing it to like get some clout. They're doing it because they fuck me up, and it ain't happening no more. And then I nutted up on a dude, and I realized that I got a little something. And then it just went from there, and now this shit don't really happen. Like anybody that tries to come up and run me over, it's pretty much, I'm 48, you're pretty much just displaying how fucking ignorant and retarded you are, you know? Like I'm 48, I've been living this fucking way for a long time, and I'm still here, and I'm not all fucked up. Should tell you something. But if you got a kid that's like bullying somebody or something like that, even more so, if you got a kid that's getting bullied, man, you got to understand that shit affects that child like really, really bad. Like that shit's got to be stopped. I can't tell you the fucking sorrow I feel for kids that are getting bullied. Because when I was a kid, that shit devastated me, dude. Devastated me. Like when I was in junior high, the big thing amongst the school was to like write my name with a circle around it and then check, like mark it out. They called it no Ians. That was the thing. Yeah, like big in my junior high. And then I went to high school, and it was still happening a little bit. And then I went to juvenile hall, and I'll tell you what, like I exploded on people from my town a couple times. Yeah, it still goes on to this day. Like I'll run into somebody from back then or whatever, and I'll be like, "Yeah, what's up now, dude? Like, what's up, dude? Oh, you still want to trip on me? You're a kid, man. I don't give a fuck, dude. What's up? Like, what's up?" Yeah, just like I mean, kids will be kids, blah blah blah, but just like. All they're doing, they're either making a sociopath or a fucking nerd that's going to make you pay for it in the end. You know? Yeah. It's just, I don't know, I just remember it used to devastate me, man. Thank God that I fucking got some confidence in myself, man. And then I went over the hill to 90 to like San Mateo area, right? And, a lot of the dudes from San Mateo, older white cats like convicts and shit, they didn't really take it upon themselves to school the youngsters or whatever. At least they did me. Only one dude took it upon himself to school me a little bit, and that was Daryl Shaw, dude. And I'll never take it away from that dude. He fully fucking, I hate to say took me under his wing or whatever. Like he never said that, but like I was kind of his protege for a while. I'll never take that away. I'll never do like I seen a lot. I learned a lot of shit right there, you know. I like to think that I have my own style, you know? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm pretty humorous, you know? You know what they say about funny people. But yeah, that's one thing that's got to stop, man. It's got to stop. Unfortunately, for a lot of kids, they don't, I hate to sound like fathead or whatever, but they don't have what I had, you know? Like, I was lucky to come up out of that. The chain of events that happened that took me out of that or whatever was Hillcrest Juvenile Hall and Glenwood Boys Ranch and Youth Authority a little bit, but it was by the time I got there, it was already done. But like Glenwood Boys Ranch is where I kind of like blossomed or whatever, you know? Yeah, like I came out of Glenwood and all of a sudden all sorts of broads wanted to put their hands on my shit, you know? Yeah, they had a weight room at Glenwood, you know? I got a little beefy there, you know? Whatever. It is what it is. If you got a kid that's bullying somebody, man, stop that shit. That shit's not cool, man. Like kids, some kids that shit happens. It's fucking brutal on them, man. Especially like little girls and shit. No, dude. Like somebody told me once that my daughter was getting bullied, dude, and I cried like a baby, dude. I couldn't handle it. I called her and she's like, "No, Dad, what are you trying?" I'm like, "Oh man, like you got older cousins and shit. Like, no, man, that shit shouldn't be going on." Like I pulled one of her cousins aside. Fuck it, I'll say his name, Gilbert, and I was like, "Look, dude, anything happens to my kid, it's gonna happen to you twice. You feel me? Like, watch my little girl, dude. Bad. Gilbert's a good kid. He probably did. That's my baby's mom's family or whatever. They didn't like me in the beginning, but I think I won most of them over. They didn't like me at all in the beginning. Fucking white dude and shit. But when Marcella got pregnant, they all kind of figured I was going to be a deadbeat dad, and I wasn't. So that kind of flipped that around, you know. But yeah, stop that shit, dude. Stop that shit. Stop. Because it's devastating on a kid, man. It really fucking is, man.